I must say, you are as amazing as what I was just looking at. Really. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name is Miliana Tui. I coordinate gallery exhibits here at the Pine Gallery in the Maurice M. Pine Public Library in Fairlawn, New Jersey.
Now, we have a very special occasion going on today, and I started, folks, there's a lot of great information regarding what you're kind of looking at over here, and Em's going to tell me about it. Okay, history, what's going on here? What did you do?
Okay, last year, around October 2013, the Pine Gallery sponsored a project, a community project, and the best way to, I thought, to bring out the community is with a quilt, because in history, quilts were usually like blankets, used for blankets and for everyday life.
But it was more of a necessity, something that people just needed for their home, and then when they got old, instead of discarding them or throwing them away,
yes,
they kind of like patched a few together. Is that a little bit of the history?
Yes. So I thought, what a great idea to do a community quilt with the community and have people participate by using art.
Let me have this as a background. Take another step forward.
Using art as part of the quilt, which normally they've done in the past also. But we have a very creative group of people here that, each individual has made their own 4x4
Actually,
square.
folks, I want you to understand something, that each one of these was done by one particular person.
Yes.
And then through means of,
each square.
We'll find out, each square, each little square?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes.
So like one person did that and one person did this?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. So we got a lot of people here.
Yes. We have about 96.
Say that, about how many?
96 squares.
Whoa.
That we have, that people have submitted.
That's incredible.
To go towards the quilt. And we had 3 people, myself, Sandra Guevara, and Candy Feinberg, who actually put the whole quilt together.
Now, we're talking about a hand sewing kind of a thing, because you couldn't do this on a machine, I would assume, right?
Actually, you can. The putting together of the sandwich part of the quilt was done by machine. All of this is all by machine. The actual 4x4 squares were hand sewn onto the quilt.
And how many do we have?
96.
So the 3 of you sewed
yes.
96 together. And folks, this is a beautiful,
yes.
incredible thing. Was there a theme attached to it, by the way?
Yes, it was. How did the Maurice M. Pine Public Library, what you loved about the Maurice M. Pine Public Library?
People had a few things to say about that.
And yes, so we've got 96 little stories.
So that's why we have people like reading the books and listening to
yes.
music and things like that.
Yes.
And the
Story
idea to
times.
read,
Mm-hmm.
all the different things that make the library stand out as something very special.
Yes.
Something with the kids and the adults. And here's the famous saying, I cannot live without books. So, this is actually really amazing.
Yes.
How did this actually even start as far as the theme goes?
I wanted to bring out that the library is a great place in town.
But there's so many different ways to quilt. How'd that pop
yes.
into your head?
Well, with quilts, like I was saying, the tradition was using it as blankets or everyday life, but it is an art. It has gone down in art, but now it's coming out as being another form of art where you can, make a story. Usually quilts also make a story in history, and you can document,
occasions and special events. Cool.
And I thought that it would be a great idea to have people say what they feel about the library.
Is this the first year you're doing something like this?
Yes, very first year. I
That's
wanted to also say
thing.
that art can be done in many different ways. You have the quilting, you also have painting, You have
A lot of formats, a lot
you
of
know,
mediums.
a lot of different mediums that you can use.
As a
to
matter of fact, we
be
experienced
creative.
that here in Pine Gallery, which is on the second floor, by the way. But you have artist shows going on throughout the year.
Yes, we do.
How long is this one going to be running for?
It'll be up from July 19th to August 28th.
And today's the opening reception, so I'm
Today's-
going to stick around and chat with a few of the people that got involved with it. This is an incredible thing, and it's going to be, I guess, always right here, right?
It'll be hung here permanently in the gallery.
Oh, whoa.
Right up on the wall, on the
Somewhere
side
over there. We'll
Yes.
come back and find out where it is.
So,
You're incredibly talented. I always said that. I always love covering the shows. This is very special. You had a real hands-on involvement as well as
yes.
the creation of
yes.
it.
And it's great that the people here in Fair Lawn and even out-of-towners that come here
Now, I
are
understand
very
there's
creative.
there's a small group from the community center that was part of this
Yes,
besides
the
other
Opportunity
individuals?
Center
Opportunity Center, right.
has done some pieces. We've tried to bring out the students in the schools, the elementary schools, the high schools, and all of that. We've sent information, and we've, like I said, got 96.
That's fabulous. Listen, the tip of my hat to you, and folks, we're going to stick around for a little while, because this is the opening reception, and maybe I'll get a chance to chat with her, and she's running away, because I know how much she loves being on camera with me, but we're going to stick around and chat with some people. Tip of my hat to you. Thank you very much. Let's get ready for the opening reception.
Thank you, Wayne.
All right, folks, stay with me, don't go away. All right, folks, as we're getting ready for the opening reception, I want to just have you see all the different people that were involved in putting this together. And if I remember correctly, I think she told me almost 96 folks from the community, the Opportunity Center, good friends and family. A special thank you to all these people right here. And folks, here's a little something special. If you look at the back of the quilt, it's the alphabet repeated over and over again. So you have some incredible things in the front, and you have this incredible thing here in the back. Check it out. Make sure you see both sides. Hi.
Hi.
I have a feeling, and I was told that you maybe have a lot to do with what was going on behind us. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, my name is Sandra Guevara, and I work on the community quilt.
Okay, say it a little bit louder because we got a lot of people talking right now.
Sandra Guevara,
Okay.
and I've been working on the quilt.
Now, you've been doing this for this is a big, big project. How'd you get started with it all?
Well, I started with Emiliana. She told me about the idea, and I involved my class. I've been doing sewing classes for kids, and some of them, they made a little patchwork, and I did all the quilting.
Now, putting this together must have been crazy. How hard was it to put?
Yeah,
Was each one of those individually, folks? Just so you could see it again, each one is an individual person, and then four of them became one block. And we got. How difficult was it to put that together?
A few weeks
A few
working with
weeks.
Emiliana and Candy.
Okay.
Yes.
The idea is fabulous. I think it talks a lot about why the library is so special. And to get all the different people involved is really. How do you feel now looking at it when it's all done? How does that make you feel?
Good.
It makes you
It's
feel
done.
good. Very special, huh?
It's done.
You did a fantastic job with
Thank you.
help from everybody too. But a tip of my hat to you. Now go enjoy your opening reception. Thank you very
you.
much, folks. We're going to stay by and see what else we can find. I want to let you see what's going on here. On the back wall, there's actually the steps that it took to do all this. Like here's step 4, measured, cut, ironed, sewed. Okay? So you can get a chance to see how difficult this was. And now this is more with the padding. But each one of these little photos in the back here kind of shows you the whole steps it took to get here. And this was months of work, folks. Absolutely months of work. And here we're at the last, they're assembling the mixed media, the 4x4 squares onto the patch. Okay, can you see that? And then finally we're going to have the finished one. And there's Sandra over there too. Fantastic. And that's why we have this incredible opening right here behind us.
somebody else can see.
I just wanted to thank everyone for coming. This was a great project. I had a lot of fun, doing it. And everyone that submitted, the participants, were all great. I mean, we have some great stories here on the quilt. Each person has, expressed their love of the library. And I think that's a great thing. And as with quilts, they always have a history or a story behind them. And I think that everyone here that has contributed is a true artist and a creative person. And I just want to thank Sandra Guevara, who has helped me with the quilt. She's quilted the piece and we've put together. I want to thank her, because without her, it wasn't, it couldn't have been made. And with everyone here too. Without all of your submissions, we would never have something as beautiful as this here. And this will be hung permanently in the gallery upstairs, right on the wall there. So we'll have a nice little story for the library. So thank you everyone for coming.
Yes, yeah, you can. Hey! You all did a fabulous job. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.